I think it probably has to do with the fact that we're both female. I mean, the only other people in my family are my father and my brother.
So, what does your mum look like?
Well, she's actually taller than me. She has dark hair
Hmm.
and a pretty firm build.
Uh-huh.
She's not too thin, not too fat, and yeah.
And what does your mum do? Does she have a job?
Oh, good question. She's actually a hairdresser.
Wow.
Yeah, so she does my hair and she's also an esthetician as well. So I get free skincare products from her.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, what does your mum like to do when she's not working?
Well, she used to take sewing lessons,
Hmm.
so she really likes to sew things, like her own curtains, and she even made me some clothes a few times.
Wow, so
Yeah.
she's talented.
Yeah, she's quite artistic.
Hmm. So, when did you last see your mum or speak to your mum?
Well, the last time I saw her was this spring. I stayed at my parents' house for about a week, and yeah, that's when I saw her.
Was that a couple of months ago?
Yeah, a couple of months ago, that's right.
Right.
hmm
And what was the last thing that your mum bought for you?
Actually, just before I came here, we went shopping together, and because I have to fly away to a new country, she
Mm-hmm.
bought me some new clothes. She bought me a
Oh,
new coat, actually.
wow, that's
Yeah.
really nice.
hmm
So, Akane,
hmm
tell me about your family. Who do you get on well with in your family?
Well, I think that I get along the best with my mother, I would
Hmm.
say.
So, why is that?
Well, I think it probably has to do with the fact that we're both female. I mean, the only other people in my family are my father and my brother.
So, what does your mum look like?
Well, she's actually taller than me. She has dark hair
Hmm.
and a pretty firm build.
Uh-huh.
She's not too thin, not too fat, and yeah.
And what does your mum do? Does she have a job?
Oh, good question. She's actually a hairdresser.
Wow.
Yeah, so she does my hair and she's also an esthetician as well. So I get free skincare products from her.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, what does your mum like to do when she's not working?
Well, she used to take sewing lessons,
Hmm.
so she really likes to sew things, like her own curtains, and she even made me some clothes a few times.
Wow, so
Yeah.
she's talented.
Yeah, she's quite artistic.
Hmm. So, when did you last see your mum or speak to your mum?
Well, the last time I saw her was this spring. I stayed at my parents' house for about a week, and yeah, that's when I saw her.
Was that a couple of months ago?
Yeah, a couple of months ago, that's right.
Right.
hmm
And what was the last thing that your mum bought for you?
Actually, just before I came here, we went shopping together, and because I have to fly away to a new country, she
Mm-hmm.
bought me some new clothes. She bought me a
Oh,
new coat, actually.
wow, that's
Yeah.
really nice.
hmm
So now it is time for us to read this paragraph. Marielyn, are you ready? No, why not?
I little understand the
I
text.
understand a little.
a little the
text. Okay, I'm gonna help you. But first, we have to read, okay? So, while we read, you can ask me with the vocabulary you don't understand. Mientras estemos leyendo, me puedes preguntar qué vocabulario no comprendes y te explico, okay? So, let's begin. It says in here, so, Akane, could you please? So, Akane,
Akane,
tell me about your family.
tell me about your family.
Who do you get
Who do you get
on
on
well
well
with your family?
with your family?
Who do you get on well with your family?
Who do you get on well with in your family?
Within your family. ¿Con quién te llevas bien? Who do you get on well within your family? ¿Con quién te llevas bien de tu familia? Okay. Well, I
well
think.
Es como yo creo.
Bueno, no es un bueno o yo creo. Puede ser un yo creo, pero realmente es bueno. Well, bueno. I think, yo creo. I get along the best with my mother, I would say. Yeah, bueno, yo creo que me llevo mejor con mi mamá, pudiera decir. Okay. Now you. Well, I think I get along the best with my mother,
with my mother.
I would say.
I will say.
I would
say.
So, why is that?
So, why is that?
Well, I think it probably has to do with the fact that we are both female.
We are both female.
Okay, with the fact that we are both female. I mean, the only other people in my family are my father
and my father
and my brother.
and my brother.
So,
So,
what does your mom look like?
what does your mom look like?
Well,
Well,
she is actually
she is actually
taller
taller
than me.
than me.
She has dark hair
She has dark hair
and pretty,
and pretty
firm
fair building.
build.
Build.
Este pretty firm build es complexión firme, que como muy atlético, muy atlética en este caso. She is not too thin. She is not too
She is
thin.
not too thin.
Thin
She is not too thin
and not
and not
too fat.
too fat.
And yeah.
And yeah.
And yeah. Es como que, y pues sí. And what does your mom do? And what does your mom do?
And what does your mom do?
Does she have a job?
Does she have a job?
Mm-hmm. Oh, good question.
Oh, good question.
Mhm. Okay.
She's actually,
Actually,
actually, she's
mhm,
actually,
actually.
actually,
Mhm. Este CT pronuncialo como una sh. Actually.
she actually
Mhm.
a hairdresser.
Dresser. What do you think a hairdresser is? ¿Qué piensas que es un hairdresser?
Vestido,
Mm-mm.
cabello, look,
No. A hairdresser, the person who,
corte
la
el
persona
cabello.
que, ajá, es alguien que corta el cabello o peluquero,
O sea, es estilista.
peluquera, ajá, estilista, hairdresser. Continue.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So,
So she does
does
my
he-
hair and she also an
she
athlete.
is,
She she's also
and,
an ah,
ok, cuando veas la A y la E juntas, se pronuncia como E, esthetician.
esthetician.
Esthetician, es una esthetician, um, estilista,
Mm,
as well.
as well.
So,
So
I get
I get free
free
skincare
skincare
products
from
for hair.
her. Otra vez, from her.
From
Okay.
her.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So, what does your mom like?
So, what does your mom like?
Your
Your
mom
mom
like
like
to do
to do
when she is not working?
when she is not working?
Well, she used to take sewing lessons. Well,
Well,
she
she
used
used
to take
to take
sewing
sewing
lessons.
lesson.
Sewing lessons, clases de costura. Okay.
Sewing lesson.
So she really liked to sew things like, so she really likes to sew things. So
So she really likes to
to
sew
sew things
things
like her
things
own curtains,
like her own curtains,
curtains, curtains,
curtains,
and she even
and she even
made me
made me
some clothes
some clothes
a few
a few
times.
times. A few times. On
Times.
court, what is mini? What? How do you? What's the mini? How court?
What's the meaning of
What's the
on
meaning? On
court?
court.
Okay. Own. This is my own cell phone. My own. It's my property. It's my own. Mío, es mi propiedad. Propio. Curtains. I don't have curtains in here, but curtains are used in the windows. Okay. You can use curtains in your windows or nothing, or I forgot the name in Spanish and even in English. Las curtains son cortinas. Puedes utilizar cortinas o puedes utilizar, ¿cómo se llaman las otras cosas?
Persiana.
Pues, persianas. Ok, sí, persianas. Own, propio, mío. Dice, well, bueno, she used to take sewing lessons. Ella solía tomar clases de costura. So she really likes to sew things. Así que a ella le gusta, realmente le gusta coser cosas like her own curtains, como sus propias cortinas. And she even made me some clothes a few times. E incluso me hizo algo de ropa en algunas ocasiones. ¿Ok? Own propio. Curtains, cortinas. Sew, coser. ¿Dónde está sew? Sew, coser. Sewing, costura. ¿Ok?
Mhm.
Now, let's continue. Wow, she's talented.
Wow, she's talented.
Wow, she's talented. Good.
What?
Yeah, she's quite artistic.
Yeah, she's quite artistic.
She's quite artistic.
Wow,
Okay.
she's quite artistic.
Artistic. Ella es muy artística. También puede ser, ella es muy creativa. Cualquiera de las dos. Okay. Quiet, muy.
Quiet.
Quite artistic. Okay. So, when did you last see your mom or speak to your mom? So, when did you last see your mom or speak to your mom?
When this last time?
No. When did you last see your mom or speak to your mom?
Well,
When
when did you last
see
see you, mom?
see your mom
See your mom
or speak
or speak
to
to your mom?
your mom, okay? Entonces, ¿cuándo fue la última vez que viste a tu mamá o hablaste con tu mamá? Okay? When did you last? ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que viste o hablaste con tu mamá? Well, the last time I saw her was this spring. Well, the last time I saw her was
Well,
this spring.
well, the last time I
Saw her.
saw
Saw
her
her.
was this spring.
Saw her.
Saw her
Was
was
this
this
spring.
spring.
No pares para pronunciar la E en spring. Desde this pronuncia todo pegado. This spring.
This spring.
Excelente. Muy bien, Mariana, muy bien, excelente. Dice, la última vez que la vi fue esta primavera. Okay. I stayed at my parents' house for about a week and I stayed at my parents' house for about a week. Now your turn.
I stayed at my parents' house for
About.
a week and
And yeah, that's when I saw her.
that's when I saw her.
Okay. Was that couple of months ago? Was that a couple of months ago?
That's what
Was that
was that a couple
months
of a couple of months ago?
ago? ¿Fue eso hace un par de meses? Yeah, a couple of months ago. That's right. Yeah, a couple of months ago. That's right.
Yeah, a couple of months ago. That's right.
And what was the last thing your mom bought for you? And what was the last thing your mom bought for you?
What was the last thing your mom bought for you?
Bought. Yeah.
For you.
Ok, bought, compró en pasado, comprar en pasado. ¿Qué fue la última cosa que tu mamá te compró? Actually, just before I came here, we went shopping together, and because I have to fly away to a new country She bought me some new clothes. Por partes. Actually, just before I came here,
just before I came here,
we went shopping together.
we went shopping together.
And because I
And
have to fly
because
away
I have to fly away
to a new country,
to
a
a new country.
new country. Acuérdate, cuando tengamos esta palabra N-E-W, se pronuncia como la tarjeta no. New country.
New, to a new country.
She bought me
She bought me
some new clothes.
some new clothes.
Some
Some
new
new
clothes.
clothes.
She bought me a new coat.
Actually.
Ok. ¿Dudas con esta vocabulario? Coat.
Sí,
Abrigo.
Coat, abrigo. Actually.
Actually.
Dice actualmente.
Actually es de hecho.
De hecho, antes me compro. I came here. ¿No?
Just before I came here. Antes de venir aquí.
Antes de venir aquí.
Antes de venir aquí.
Nosotras fuimos de compras. Fuimos juntas de compras.
Y debido.
Y because.
And because. ¿Y por qué? O y debido a.
Y debido. I have to fly. Debido
a que tenía que viajar a otro país o tenía que volar a otro país. To a new country, a un país nuevo. Y debido a que tenía que volar a un país nuevo, fly, volar, pero también es viajar. La traducción es viajar, solamente es volar, pero se utiliza para hablar de viajar. ¿Okay? Si te preguntan de que, ¿qué vas a hacer mañana? Y tú vas a viajar a México, tú puedes decir, well, tomorrow I'm going to fly to Mexico City. Mañana voy a...
I will. I will tomorrow.
I will fly to Mexico City.
No entiendo.
Ok, I will fly, volaré o viajaré.
I will
fly to Mexico City.
To Mexico City.
Voy a viajar a la Ciudad de México. Okay. Pero regresando a la lectura de ahorita. She bought me a new coat, actually. Ella me compró un ¿qué?
¿Ropa?
Un abrigo nuevo.
Un abrigo nuevo.
De hecho. Okay. Y por último dice, wow, that's really nice.
Wow, that's really nice.
Well, thanks for that, Kenny.
Well, thanks for that, Kenneth.
Okay. Dice, eso está muy bien, es muy bonito, está muy padre. Bueno, gracias por eso, acá. Okay. Qué padre, ¿no? Ok. Después tenemos estas preguntas, Marielle. Why is she close to her mother? How does she describe her mother? What does her mother do for a living? And what does her mother enjoy doing? La primera pregunta dice, why is she close to her mother? ¿Por qué es tan cercana a su mamá? Why is she close to her mother? So, tell me, why is she close to her mother? Because they are we have to change we are for they are, porque estamos hablando. Tenemos que cambiar we are, el nosotros somos, nosotras somos, por they are, ellas son, porque estamos reportando lo que alguien más dijo.
Because
They are
they are
both
both
female.
both female.
Mhm. Because they are both female. Porque las dos son mujeres. Okay. Siguiente pregunta. How does she describe her mother? How does she describe her mother?
Her tall.
Her mother is
Her
taller,
mother taller
is taller,
is
is
taller.
taller
She
than
is taller
Akane.
than me. Than
Akane.
you. Akane.
Mhm.
Than Akane. She has dark hair and pretty and pretty firm
Build.
build.
Okay.
Fair build era
Complexión firme, complexión sólida. Okay. What does her mother do for a living? ¿Qué hace su mamá para vivir? Es decir, ¿en qué trabaja?
She is
Is
hairdresser.
a hairdresser.
A hairdresser.
She is a hairdresser.
She is
Okay.
a hairdresser.
Okay, very good. And the last question. What does her mother enjoy doing? ¿Qué disfruta haciendo su mamá?
She is enjoy.
She really likes.
She really like sweet things.
Soothings.
Soothings.
Okay, very good. Muy bien, Marilyn, te noto distraída. ¿Te sientes bien? ¿Cansada?
Sí, algo. Ayer salí a las 9. Pero
little
ya
bit.
es.
Oh my
Ayer
goodness.
fue el último día.
Okay. I got it. That's okay, don't worry. So the next topic is whose and whose. Who is and whose. These two questions are misused because they sound the same, but those are different. I mean, who is one thing and whose is another thing. So what's the difference among whose and whose? Let's find out. So we have in here the contraction who is means who is or who has. Okay, who is, quién es, who has, quién tiene. The relative pronoun whose. What?
¿Quién es y quién tiene?
¿Quién tiene? And the relative pronoun whose is used the same as other possessive pronouns, such as my, their, when you don't know the owner of something, as in, whose phone is this? Whose, this word, the translation is de quién. Es una pregunta para saberlo. ¿Quién posee algo? ¿De quién? Okay. Whose phone is this? ¿De quién es este teléfono? Mientras que who apóstrofe S puede ser la contracción de who is, quién es, o who has, quién tiene. ¿Ok? ¿Hasta aquí todo bien?
Todo bien.
Another example, who's going to tell me whose party we're going to? ¿Quién me dirá? ¿Quién me dirá?
¿Quién me dirá?
¿De quién es la fiesta a la que vamos? Sonan igual, whose y whose. Who's going to tell me whose party we are going to? ¿Quién me dirá a la fiesta de quién vamos? Okay. A pesar de que suenan igual, son cosas completamente distintas. Hay que poner atención. Hay que escuchar bien, Marieli.
Se escucha igual.
Se escucha igual. Pero si te das cuenta, aquí cuando utilizamos el who apóstrofe s, por lo general vamos a tener un verbo con terminación en ing, por ejemplo, en presente progresivo o en futuro con going to. Mientras que cuando utilizamos whose, esta otra pregunta, la pregunta de quién es, de quién, por lo general vamos a tener un sustantivo, whose party. Aquí, whose phone, whose phone, whose más sustantivo u objeto, whose party, whose más sustantivo u objeto. ¿Okay? Eso es lo que los diferencia. Dice, both whose and whose come from the pronoun who, right? Who is a contraction, meaning is two words stuck together with the same letter left out, whatever. Who plus is, who plus has. Okay? Puede ser quién es o quién tiene. Who's hungry? ¿Quién tiene hambre? Y whose is the possessive form for the pronoun who. Whose es la forma posesiva de la pregunta quién, es decir, de quién. Whose sandwich is this? ¿De quién es ese sándwich? ¿Ok? ¿Todo claro hasta aquí? Vámonos al ejercicio. Vamos a hacer el ejercicio. Si se necesita un poco más de explicación, lo hacemos conforme en la actividad. Dice, bed is it. Ahora, cuando tenemos esta pregunta, la respuesta no puede ser un pronombre posesivo. Debe de ser cualquier otra cosa. Y cuando utilizamos esta pregunta, la respuesta sí es un pronombre posesivo. Entonces, ¿cómo quedaría esta oración?
Se me olvidó el ¿es de quién?
¿De quién?
¿De
¿Y
quién?
quién tiene o quién es?
¿Quién tiene? Ah, entonces es who bed is no whose bed is it.
Okay, whose bed is it? ¿De quién es esa cama? It's mine, es mía. Okay, next. Your brother, that tall man over there. Who is or whose?
Who is?
Who is? ¿Quién es tu hermano? Aquel hombre alto que está bien. Next. Dog do you take for a walk? My neighbors. Who is or whose?
Whose?
Whose. Excellent. Who is or whose is this pen? It's Peter's. Es de Peter.
Whose?
Whose. No, whose. Whose is this pen? ¿De quién es esta pluma? It's Peter's. Es de Peter. This is pen. Our or ours?
Our.
Our. Very good. Excellent. This pen is ours or our?
Our.
Ours. Esta pluma es nuestra. Okay. Ours. My, mine, pen is red. Acuérdate que estos, los pronombres posesivos, van hasta el final.
My pen is red.
Okay, muy bien. Next. The red pen is mine or my?
Mine.
Mine. Excelente. Your teacher, Mr. Blank. Who is or whose?
Whose? Who is? Whose?
Whose teacher? Who's your teacher? ¿De quién es tu maestro?
Who is?
Who is? Who is your teacher? ¿Quién es tu maestro? Mr. Black, el señor Black. Okay. And the last question says, teacher is he, ours.
Whose?
Whose. Excelente. Whose teacher is he? Is ours. Es de nosotros. ¿Ok? ¿Dudas con who is y whose?
Sí, me voy a confundir. El de quién es, para quién es.
Ok. Va de nuevo. Who, whose. Puede ser quién es o quién tiene. ¿Ok? Y siempre después de who is, vamos a tener, por ejemplo, un adjetivo posesivo. Who is your teacher? Who is your mom? Who is your aunt? Who is your pen? ¿Ok? Un adjetivo posesivo. Y con whose, ¿de quién? Como respuesta vamos a obtener el nombre de una persona en el sentido de es de esta persona o un pronombre posesivo. ¿Ok? Y hay otra pregunta que es whom, pero no la vamos a ver. ¿Ok? Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver esta actividad. Esto es un speaking activity. Dice, whose hammer is this?
Whose hammer is his?
Is this?
Is this?
¿De quién es este martillo?
¿De quién es este martillo? Ok.
¿Ok? Te pregunto, whose hammer is this? ¿De quién es?
He,
This hammer
this hammer
is,
is
si quiero decir
the
que es de
door.
él, is Thor's. De hecho, sí. Pero si quisiera decir que es de él, is
Is her,
de él, no de ella.
his,
Is his. Okay.
is his.
Dice, whose glasses are these?
Whose
These
glasses are
glasses
these? These glasses
are,
are
si quiero decir que son de ella,
her,
are hers.
are hers.
Hers. Okay. Whose car is this?
Whose car is this? This car, hers,
Si quiero decir que es de ellos,
their,
is theirs.
theirs,
Theirs. Okay.
theirs.
Whose pet is this?
Whose pet is this?
This
This
pet
pet
is
is her.
her, de ella,
His tail.
de él, his. Muy bien. Whose uniform is this?
Whose uniform is this? This uniform is her.
Hers.
Hers.
Hers. Okay. Whose high heel is this?
Whose hiking is this?
This high heel,
This hiking is her.
hers. Okay, muy bien. The last one. Whose mask is this?
Whose mask is this?
Hmm?
This mask is her.
His, de él.
His the
This mask is his.
this mask is his.
His,
His.
de él. Ok. Mariele, ya te voy a dejar porque tengo que ir a clase del doctorado. El día de mañana volvemos a ver who is y whose. Porque siento que no quedó claro al 100. Como quiera lo vimos muy poquito, entonces vamos a volverlo a repasar el día de mañana. ¿Está bien?
Whose. Mhm.
Okay. Is that okay?
Is that okay?
No. I'm asking you, is that okay?
It's okay.
It's okay. Good. Excellent. Okay. So see you tomorrow then, Marieli. And let me